Hey everyone, welcome to another Crawley Unleashed update. I thought I would do a quick update this time because we didn't get a lot done this month since I had a holiday. But now I'm back from the holiday, everything is going as planned, and I'm going to be talking through all the updates we have planned and all the updates we've currently done while you watch some of the Crawley Unleashed gameplay. First off, we added some stuff into the game that wasn't in the game previously. Such as this drill down motion can now loop in forever, and when you land you have the slide animation in place. The main reason we did that is because the car pickup, if I swing and press this button to point my legs out, you can see I can reach out with the legs. This was actually quite difficult to be able to land on the car, like when trying to catch the car like this. Sometimes it's very hard to do it right. So instead we added this, and now you can land on the ground, and I missed anyway. But yeah, if you land on the ground while you're doing this, that way you can also pick up the car now. And another update we added is now when you're driving with the car, let me speed up a little bit. Come here, car. Right, so now when you have the car with you, if you land with the car down, you can now hold the same dive button to be able to surf behind the car, and this actually takes out one of the car's doors, and then you can take this door with you, and now you can skate with the car's doors, which we had it before with manhole covers, but now you can also do it with the car doors. And we brought back the old ability to be able to skate on the walls, you can see here. And all the other skate abilities still work. You can speed up on the ground like this. You can do a little ollie up there. You can go across the walls like that. We're starting to go more in detail with the environments now. And one of the main things that we want to have with the environments is that this feeling of being followed by the city. You can see there's a template proxy ad banner right now, but when you do destruction throughout the city, when you start breaking stuff and things in that nature, these screens are going to be showing you instead. And you can imagine like something like Times Square, like in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, when he was fighting Electro in the Times Square, all the screens were showing Electro. This is the kind of vibe we're trying to create, because we want the game's narrative to be told from the perspective of the people who live in the city, and constantly showing that the havoc and destruction being caused by Crawley and where Crawley is right now. And you're also going to be able to find these little cameras and destroy them. If you have not seen this before, Crawley now has his bulk up version, where he can bulk up and kind of become a Venom, so to say. So this is what he looks like now when he's bulked up. This is like armor mode, and his armor mode also makes him pop out, like his arms go inside his body here and pull out a mesh, so then he can also have wings. So we have currently this transformation animation done, and then there's a run animation being made, although I'm not super happy with it, so I made a different one. We have the idle animation for this done, and we have this run, which I'm a lot more happier with. These are waiting to go into the game, so you can also play as this bulky version, which is kind of like gonna be like a Venom gameplay. And his wings, when he's not using them, kind of becomes like a cape. They behave more like a cape, but he can do a lot more with his wings. But the most basic one is that when he jumps in the air, he can open his wings, and we're going to be able to bring back the old gliding system that was in the previous version of the game. So that's coming back. He's also going to be able to super jump like really high, way more than regular Crawley can, and then be able to glide. And then here's some poses I made, the tests to see how I could like approach the gliding animations, and some dive animations as well. We're going to try to make this mode limited to a time limit. If you eat enough, if you feed enough, you can bulk up and become this mode of Crawley, which you're gonna be able to do everything way better, but it's not gonna last forever. So all the other stuff that Crawley can do will still be viable. It's a little pull-up thing. And then another cool thing that I want to get into, Crawley can now do a lot more than just like bulk up and fly, because he is evolving, and with his evolution comes different methods of being able to use his tails. This is a version of him, he's using his tail kind of like a scorpion. This is him using it as like a Wolverine claw. These are all gonna be unlockable things to have once we get the combats going. So I just wanted to show you guys these updates to show what we're planning to do once the combat gets going. These are not gonna have any traversal effects, the claws and the scorpion tail and these like tendril reach, these are just for the combat animations. But so far we're only focusing on the traversal. We're about to put a race in the game, and with the co-op you're gonna be able to play the race, and I'm hoping next with the next update I'm gonna have a demo available for you guys to try out. We're also starting to build a little animation team to be able to do a little short for Crawley, so we can make a little cinematic with him. We're also looking for animators to help out with this right now, so if anyone's interested, please send your animation show reels to info@crawleyunleashed.com. And here's a little rough storyboard I made just to get an idea of the kind of animation we're hoping to achieve. And our lovely Patreon supporter actually started making a proxy environment for this animation and added some sound effects, and it's already looking very cool. So we're gonna start animating this in the future. This is gonna be another thing to add into our Crawley updates coming next. We also started working on different building models with Dimi, who is the artist who made the Crawley model originally. So there isn't anything to show in that yet, but I know a lot of you guys have been saying that you don't want to see these untextured buildings, and hopefully we're going to be able to fix that soon. So these are all the updates we have currently for Crawley. As always, on Tuesdays you can come to my YouTube channel or my Twitch channel to watch me work on Crawley, and on Thursdays you can watch me work on Zack in Time, which is my 2D animation project. I would also like to thank my Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for all of you guys who's helping us make this game possible. I really appreciate it. Also, if anybody else would like to help in any other way with animation, with modeling, with rigging, texturing, sound design, all of these things. Also, we just recently made a website for Crawley Unleashed. We also need some help with that. It's now 3 of us, Gibbo programming this, I'm doing all the animations, and Dimi is doing the character models. So we really need help in any way we can get. You can reach out and send your portfolios if you're interested in helping out in an artistic way. Please email to info@crawleyunleashed.com. Thanks a lot for watching. It's been a small update this month because I had a holiday, but hopefully next month we're gonna have a lot more stuff added in, and maybe even a demo ready for you guys to play, hopefully. Of course, I couldn't take a holiday without animating something, so I did this animation. If you guys want to check that out, it's a cool Spider-Man with the Venom war suit on. Keep checking out the channel, subscribe for YouTube. I appreciate it so much for everyone who subscribed to Patreon, and also everyone who subscribed to me on Twitch. Thank you all so much for helping make this possible, and see you guys next time.